In this video, we're going to look at the operator settings screen 2 of 2. So these are the settings that the operator will normally need to access during normal use of the machine. So the first thing we have up here is the minimum operating speed, which is currently set at 0.8 of a kilometre an hour. Anytime the machine slows down below this speed, the belt will stop operating on the spreader. The next one down is a target speed for the spinner RPM. We'll touch on the alarms shortly in the alarm screen, but if we set this RPM based on the correct spreading distance for the spreader, anytime we lose some RPM or gain RPM, we can have an alarm to let us know. Next one down is the oiler time. So if we have an oiler set up on the run screen, an oiler button, every time we press that button, we can set how many seconds we want the oiler to, or greaser to activate for on this screen here. Next one down is the gate height. If we change the gate height during the day for different products, or if we're operating at different speed, we'll set it to 50 there, and we'll just flick back to the main run screen. You'll see 50 is now displayed for the gate height on the run screen. So next one down is an actual adjustment for the responsiveness of the belt drive on the machine, anywhere from 50 to 150%. So if the belt's a little bit sluggish when you speed up in a hurry, or if it's a little bit overactive and jittery and carrying on, you can adjust that. Normally you'd leave it around 100. So the next one we're going to look at is our speed source. So we have three options here. We have tractor, where we can have the tractor's GPS speed or radar or wheel speed sent over the isobus can to the implement. The next one we'll have is implement. If the implement is fitted with a wheel speed sensor of its own, we can run an actual 100-meter course and work out how many pulses per 100 meters, which I've done here, and use the implement as the speed source. The third option we've got is to actually use a simulated speed. If you damage your wheel speed sensor or lose GPS, or for some reason, you can enter in a static speed here and run that spreader at a constant speed to get the right rate out still and finish the job off. So in this case, I'm going to be running with the implement. Make sure you tick whatever you select. Next one down is our alarms page. So our application rate alarm, I've got that selected there. I can set up an amount off that rate before it will alarm, currently set at 15%. Same thing with our spinner RPMs. I've got an alarm set there. If I want a greater amount away, so 20% away from that 700 RPM, before it'll alarm, I can adjust all that here. The next one is our low bin level alarm. When this is selected and we have a low bin level sensor in there, it will alarm anytime that low bin level sensor becomes uncovered. If we don't have a low bin level sensor, it will alarm when our tank level gets to 0 based on what our virtual tank level monitoring is reading. So the next one down is our diagnostics screen. We can access this anytime to check our meter shaft speed for our belt, or even our spinner shaft speed. So another handy feature in here is our quick reference card. The operator can scan that with an iPhone or the QR readers on an Android app on an Android phone, and access all the documentation and quick reference cards and so forth for these Midi 3 ECUs. So the last one down here is the implement's geometry. So distance from the drawbar pin to the ground contact point. So we're modeling correctly on the ground of where we're turning around and so forth. This is all in centimeters as well. Leave that one. And our spread width. So once all that's done, we can go back to the main run screen.